A few days ago, the Iranian president said, "We have problems with water, electricity, money, and inflation. Where don't we have a problem? There won't be any water in the dams by September or October." He's right. Everything is collapsing. In this brutal summer heat, you don't even have clean, cold water to give your children.
Who is a nation like Israel? Truth to be told, there's no other nation like us. There's no other nation like Israel who has been through so much, beginning with its enslavement in Egypt, through the Exodus, through the splitting of the sea, through the revelation of Mount Sinai, receiving the Ten Commandments and the Torah and the mandate to be a light unto the nations. There is no other nation like Israel, like the Jewish people. Everyone is great in their own merit, but nothing truly could compare to the Jewish people. And for this reason, we have been haunted, we have been displaced, we have been tried to be annihilated by all nations of the world because the Jewish people are the people of the book of the Bible, and we try to implement our mission in this world. Listen to just now to what our Prime Minister, Bibi Netanyahu, sent a message to the Iranian people. Tell me any other leader of a nation who has an enemy who swears to their annihilation would lend an olive branch like this, not just an olive branch, trying to save the lives of the 90 million Iranians that are there. Listen to this message. God bless Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu, and let the world see this is what Judaism is about. This is what Israel is about. We are following our mandate to be a light unto the nations. And for the last 77 years, we have proven that any innovation, any inventions, any advancements in all areas of life, we shared it with the world for the world. Listen in with me to today's breaking news from Mr. Netanyahu, the message that he sent to the Iranian people. Kindly subscribe to our channel where a little bit of light pushes away a lot of darkness.
Greetings from Jerusalem to the proud people of Iran. Your leaders forced a 12-day war on us, and they lost miserably. They lie through their teeth, but on rare occasions, they tell the truth. A few days ago, the Iranian president said, "We have problems with water, electricity, money, and inflation. Where don't we have a problem? There won't be any water in the dams by September or October." He's right. Everything is collapsing. In this brutal summer heat, you don't even have clean, cold water to give your children. Such hypocrisy. Such disdain for the Iranian people. To live like this is not fair to you. It's not fair to your children. But I have very good news. Israel is the #1 recycler of water in the world. We recycle 90% of our wastewater, and we lead the world in desalination. We know exactly what to do, so Iran can also have plentiful water. Almost a decade ago, I opened a Telegram channel in Farsi to teach water management to Iranians. 100,000 Iranians joined almost instantly. The thirst for water in Iran is only matched by the thirst for freedom. So here's the great news. The moment your country is free, Israel's top water experts will flood into every Iranian city, bringing cutting-edge technology and know-how. We will help Iran recycle water, we'll help Iran desalinate water. And what would that look like? Just imagine water skiing again in the Karaj Dam with your families. Imagine walking hand in hand with your partner next to the bountiful river in Farachzad, which is now completely dried up. Imagine the parched trees in Yavaran and Darband getting as much plentiful water as the trees in IRGC strongholds. Imagine restoring the once stunning Urmia Lake in the northwest of Iran. Well, all this is not a dream. This can be your reality. But instead of making this a reality, your dictators impose tyranny and poverty upon you, just as they impose war on us. For 46 years, you've been denied the most basic human rights, the right to express yourself freely, to write, speak, sing, whatever you please. I have here the books of impressive Iranian dissidents who write the truth and speak the truth, but it's published outside Iran. Such repression, such cruelty. You, the descendants of Cyrus the Great, you deserve much more. You don't deserve leaders who flee the country while you suffer alone during a difficult war. Neda and Navid could have brought Iran glory and gold. Instead, they are killed and banished. So much money has been burned to hell. The tyrants of Tehran preferred sending hundreds of billions of dollars, not to you, to Hamas, to Hezbollah, to the Houthis, instead of funding your hospitals, your schools, and your roads. It doesn't have to be this way. I urge you to be bold and brave, to dare to dream. Take risks for freedom, for your future, for your families. It's worth it. Take to the streets. Demand justice. Demand accountability. Protest tyranny. Build a better future for your families and for all Iranians. Do not let these fanatic mullahs ruin your lives for a minute longer. And know this, you are not alone. I stand with you. Israel stands with you. The entire free world stands with you. The tyrants of Tehran, so cruel, so callous, so cowardly, they won't last long. You know that. History will record that. Soon your country will be free. Water will be plentiful. Your economy will recover and thrive. Your children will be joyous and carefree again. As our founding father, Theodor Herzl, said of the Jewish state, if you will it, it is no dream. And I say to you, if you will it, a free Iran is no dream. Now is the time for action. Now is the time to fight for freedom. Iran Bariyeh Irani.
Wow, what an incredible message. Here, Israel is at war for its survival. Israel is going through 2 years of a terrific, terrible war at all fronts, fighting for its essential survival. Yet during this war, they have the headspace, the heart, the soul to think about the suffering Iranians. Now, for the last 46 years, Iran have been chanting death to America, death to Israel. They have been our sworn arch enemy. They have been the axis of evil. They have supported all their proxies that has been attacking Israel, Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, and whatnot. And here, Bibi Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, is offering the most basic necessity of life is water itself. Israel knew that it's living in the desert, and there is drought days and there are rainy days, but we always have to be ready for the drought times. And Israel has been at the cutting edge to be able to not only know how to recycle their water, but the desalination plants to be able to turn seawater into drinking water. And they have mastered it so they are no longer dependent on the waters that flow through our neighbors who have been threatening to cut us off time after time. And here, Bibi Netanyahu is offering Iran. This is Iran. We just spent 12 days at war with them. They just killed so many of our own, destroyed so many houses with their ballistic missiles. We took out their Air Force base, their nuclear potential. And yet, Israel is the one who to act as God's ambassador. When your neighbor is in trouble, you reach out to them and offer them help. And this is a very sincere offer. When it comes to basic water, that a body cannot exist very long without water. Israel is willing and able to bring the water to Iran should they only accept it. Sadly, if you remember the history, when there was an earthquake in Iran, I believe it may have been in the 80s or 90s, a terrible earthquake. Some 10,000 Iranians died. Israel mobilized a team of first responders who, with expertise of rescuing people out of rubble, offered it to Iran, and Iran said no. In other words, they would rather let their own die than Israel to come to their help. Other countries, when they have had disasters, natural disasters, Israel was welcome, and with their incredible expertise were able to come and be from the first responders and set up triage centers immediately and treat the patients and help with the evacuation, help with the rescue, etc. Israel is a nation of giving. Israel is a nation of kindness, of compassion. Israel is a Jewish nation that has a mandate from God. Make this world a dwelling place for godliness. We are a people who are committed to bring spirituality, to bring goodness and kindness to this world. We are truly supposed to be a light unto the nations. We continuously try to do it. Many nations are trying to extinguish this light that we have, but this light cannot be extinguished. This light is a light that's eternal. The Jewish light is a light that was lit by Mount Sinai 3,337 years ago, can never be extinguished. You could try and try and try. It cannot be extinguished. The reason is because God gave us a mandate. God went into a marriage with us and made a deal with us. I will protect you. Whoever you bless will be blessed, etc. But you need to be loyal to me, to one God. And you need to take my teachings and teach to the rest of the world. And anything you accomplish, do not take credit for it. Recognize that it comes from God for the world. And this is how Israel has been for the last 77 years. Ever since it reestablished itself in 1948 and came back home after the devastating Holocaust that decimated a third of our nation, 6 million of ours. Just think of the sheer numbers of 6 million of ours. We're just such a small nation as it is. And 6 million was cut away from us. Many have written the obituary of Judaism already. But yet here we are, 2025, 21st century, we are at 15 million, very similar to the same number we were just before the Holocaust. However, we're not a quiet 15 million. We are 15 million who are God's ambassadors to the world to be a light unto the nations. Look at Israel's case history. How many Nobel Prize winners came out of Israel compared to any other country of its size? Think about all of the innovations, the inventions, the accomplishments, the advancements that Israel has accomplished in all areas of life, from agriculture to academics, to travel, to medicine, to technology, to art, you name it. Israel is at the cutting edge, and when it finds a breakthrough, it shares it with the world. Israel's fingerprints is just about in every technology that you use day to day. And those who scream the BDS or boycott Israel, then you're going to have to give up a lot of your technologies that you're enjoying, because it's a very good chance that the vast majority of its fingerprints are from Israel. So this is the line of who is like a nation like Israel. Is there anyone that can be compared to Israel? Well, I beg you to share with me. Tell me any other nation at war with an enemy, sees that the enemy's reservoirs are drying up, the lakes are drying up, offers them a lifeline of a water supply during war. A nation that's swearing to your annihilation. Tell me if in the history that you have ever heard anything like this. Well, I'm proud to be part of this nation. I am proud to be able to not only be part of this nation, my first name is Israel, the name of the country. My parents decided to name me that because they named me after a great rabbi whose name was also Rabbi Yisroel. He was the founder of all the Hasidim, and he taught a lesson: love your fellow as yourself. And everything that happens in this world happens with divine providence. The good, the bad, the ugly. I live with that. I try to have unconditional love to anyone I meet and see, including you, who's listening to this right now. I love you. I may not know you, but I love you because you are created in God's image. Divine providence. Everything that happens in life happens for a purpose and a reason. Everything you see, everything that you hear happens for a reason. I live by that every day, and it makes every day so more meaningful and purposeful, because you get to realize that everything that happens to you during the day is actually by divine providence. And God always has surprises for us. Sometimes we understand what the surprise is right away. Sometimes it takes days, weeks, months, or years to realize and understand why did something happen. But always know that everything happens with divine providence. Well, this is a beautiful video. I really hope that it makes it to the Iranian people, as Bibi Netanyahu called them, the great people of Iran. I am your friend. We got your back. This is Israel talking to Iran. Could you imagine that? I'm so proud of our Prime Minister. And I hope everyone supports him and salutes him for that. And let's just finish the job. As our president said, let's finish the war. Let's bring the hostages home. Let this chapter of history be behind us. Let Hamas be totally dismantled and gone. Let the people of Gaza become free people. And let Israel begin having real secure borders and giving Israel its ability to reach its true potential. For what you have seen now in the last 77 years, you haven't seen anything yet. Just let us live in peace, and you will see how much you will benefit from it as well. God bless you. God loves you.